Dieting is one of the most, if not the most important factor in one's health. Also, it's very important how rigorously one sticks to a diet. Even small deviations can have significant negative side effects. The main problems people have in sticking to a diet are cravings that cannot be satiated quickly, lack of time to cook, and unclarity about the food's nutritional makeup. So we designed a machine that solved all these problems by taking input as to exactly what kind of a snack bar people want and producing it on the spot. That saves them effort and gives them control over what they eat. So the way this works is that the machine stores in dry form all the necessary ingredients. Here are the three main macronutrients: protein, which is stored in the powdered state. Here we have used egg whites, but we can also use plant protein for vegetarians. Carbohydrates can be simply stored in the form of flour. And interestingly, fats can also be turned very easily into a powder, which we discussed in our paper. Again, there can be non-vegetarian and vegetarian options. Up here, the machine can store flavorings for the snacks. They can be stored in the form of cartridges, which can be refilled, taken out, replaced. You know how printer companies who make printers also sell ink cartridges for their own printers? Our company who makes this machine can do the same. Once the machine has taken the input, it can draw from each cartridge however much is required. It can calculate it and put it all in the mixer. It can take in water, mix it all up and make a dough. The dough then goes into the baking unit. While it's baking, the mixer can get cleaned from all the leftovers, either again with more water or with an airbrush. All the leftovers go to waste bin. Once the cookie is done baking, it goes into the packaging unit where it is packaged in an eco-friendly paper bag and then is delivered for the user to pick up. Okay. So as you can see, it's very technologically feasible. There's nothing. It's very intuitive, and it's surprising that such an idea hadn't already been realized. For the UI, we designed a touchscreen display with three options: create, favorite, and browse. Down here are the settings. It can include accessibility settings. For example, the user can change the language or the font size or anything else. Here's the instructions for how the machine works and other relevant information. And here's maintenance. When they click on create, they're taken to a menu where they're given exact control over what goes into their cookie or snack bar. They can press add flavor. A menu pops out from where they can choose from all the available flavors the machine has. The flavor goes here into the list. They can adjust the intensity of the flavor. They can do this as many times as want for as many flavors as they want. The machine here produces a visualization of all the ratios of the flavors themselves. By the way, this has a built-in colorblind support. We sort of made it so that the flavor corresponds to the color, but if the people can't tell apart the color, they can just use the numbers instead. When they click on macronutrients, they can adjust the exact macronutrient proportions that are going to make up the main part of their snack bar. The machine calculates the calories. If the machine decides that the bar is going to be too crumbly, for example, if it contains majority fats, it can add in additional thickeners like xanthan gum or gelatin. Once all the settings have been decided here, also, if a user wants to remove a flavor, they can just hold down the flavor. Then this happens. They can choose which ones they want to remove. They click remove. Just intuitive touchscreen display. They can click next. They can schedule when they want their cookie to be produced, and the machine starts making a bunch of noise and cooking. Alternatively, if they just want a ready-made recipe, they can click browse. The machine connects to the internet, and this menu pops up. Here they can navigate pages up and down. Next page, they can sort the results, sort by low-fat, high-protein, or vegetarian options. They can also filter by the same things. They can search specifically. We can make a thumbnail which neatly presents all the information from the snack bar. It can be automatically generated. And also they can, users can mark certain recipes as their favorite, which once that happens, the machine remembers it, and it just displays a collection of all the relevant recipes, or the favorite recipes. And yeah, that's the basic gist of our machine. Here are all the references for the pictures we used, and yeah, that's all.